Imagine a time when people thought language was just about memorizing words and imitating what others said. Then came a young linguist who asked, how can children produce sentences they've never heard before? That question changed linguistics forever. His name? Noam Chomsky. And his theory started a revolution, the generative revolution in syntax. Before Chomsky, linguistics was dominated by structuralism and behaviorism. Structural linguists like Bloomfield focused on describing language as it is used, not how it's formed in the mind. Behaviorists like B.F. Skinner believed language was learned through imitation and reinforcement, like a habit. If a child says, milk, and gets milk, they repeat it, that's reinforcement. So, according to behaviorism, language was learned like any other behavior. But Chomsky disagreed. Chomsky observed something behaviorists couldn't explain. Children don't just copy sentences, they create new ones they've never heard before. He called this the poverty of the stimulus argument, meaning that the language input children receive is too limited to explain their rich linguistic ability. Children hear imperfect, incomplete sentences, yet they form complex, grammatical ones. That means something inside the mind helps them do it. To explain this, Chomsky proposed universal grammar, UG, a set of innate grammatical principles shared by all humans, regardless of language. This means, every child is born with a blueprint for language. Exposure to a language simply activates the rules already in the brain. So a child growing up in Pakistan or Japan has the same mental capacity for grammar, they just learn different vocabulary and surface structures. Universal grammar became the foundation of generative grammar, the idea that language is generated by mental rules. Now let's discuss the birth of generative grammar. Chomsky introduced this revolutionary idea in his 1957 book, Syntactic Structures. He proposed that sentences are not learned by heart but generated by internal rules using phrase structure rules and transformational rules. He described two levels of sentence representation: deep structure, which is the underlying meaning and relationships between elements, and surface structure, which is the final form of the sentence that we actually speak. Example: deep structure. John is easy to please. And John is eager to please. Even though both look similar, their deep structures differ. One means, John is the one being pleased. The other, John wants to please someone. This revealed that syntax involves hidden layers of meaning. Chomsky showed that syntax is not static, it moves. Through transformational rules, we can change sentence forms without changing meaning. For example, Ali ate the apple. 2. The apple was eaten by Ali. Same meaning, different structure, achieved through transformation. This dynamic view of grammar made Chomsky's theory truly generative. Now let's discuss key achievements of Chomsky's revolution. First, he shifted the focus from language as behavior to language as cognition. Second, he explained how humans can produce infinite sentences from finite rules. Third, he introduced the idea that grammar is innate, not learned. Fourth, he provided the tools, like phrase structure rules and transformations, to analyze language systematically. In short, Chomsky turned linguistics into a science of the mind. Now let's discuss Chomsky's influence beyond linguistics. Chomsky's ideas went far beyond language, they influenced psychology, computer science, philosophy, and cognitive science. Artificial intelligence, AI, and natural language processing, NLP, still build on his idea that language follows mental rules. His revolution wasn't just in syntax, it was in how we understand human thought itself. Now let's do a quick recap. Pre-Chomsky, language learned through imitation, following behaviorist theory. Then Chomsky stated that language consists of innate system of rules, part of our cognition. Universal grammar, UG, proposed by Chomsky, it is shared human grammar blueprint. Deep and surface structures, presented by Chomsky, which are two levels of sentence meaning. Transformations, it deals with movement and flexibility in syntax. Noam Chomsky didn't just study language, he redefined what it means to be human. His revolution in syntax showed that language is not learned, it's born within us. And that's what makes every sentence you speak a small act of genius. Visit our website and Instagram page for more information. Thanks for watching. Like, Subscribe, share,